Hi everyone. In today's world, we see a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. Sometimes these people argue with each other both in real life and especially on social media, defending their own perspective, without even trying to understand the other side. Our team decided to solve this problem and bring balanced news to the people. News Balance brings you your everyday news, but shows you three different perspectives: one left wing, one right wing, and one neutral. Now you can digest news from both perspectives and make your decision. Let's dive into the app and see how it works. So, when a new user comes to the app, the first step would be to sign them up. You type in your name, your email, your password, your gender, which is a drop down, same with your age, and then you type your address, and you're registered. As soon as you register, you come to this home screen, which shows you some general information about yourself, which you input on the previous page. But you also see these two new things at the bottom. The first one is political bias, which has a bar to the right. This bar shows you that what type of articles you read mostly. When you start, the bar is in the middle and the color is yellow because your political biasness is neutral right now. Next, underneath that, you see articles read. This count will go up as you read more and more articles. So the next step the user does is that they can go to the category page, and here they can subscribe to the categories they're more interested in. For example, if I subscribe to business and then I go to the recommended page, I see all these articles about business. For example, articles about Zoom video stocks or oil prices. Now, let's open an article. Once you open an article, you see the bias ranking and you also see the article itself. Let's open another one and another one. Now, one thing you might have noticed that I've been opening the articles with biasness towards the right. Now, if I go back to my home page, I see that my political biasness has also turned red and the bar has slightly shifted towards the right. Now, let's go back to the recommended page. You see right now all the articles are related to business. If we go to category page and we just unsubscribe to business because, well, now the user wants to look at the health and the sports section. Now, if you go back to the recommended articles, you see articles about health such as the coronavirus death toll and heart attacks and germ spread. Now, if you go further down, you also see articles about sports such as the NFL and Steph Curry. Now, on the right, which are the political biasness of each article, you see that the bar has a color that indicates either it's the left or the right winged article, but the position of the bar shows you the intensity of how left wing or how right wing the biasness is. Because the political biasness is no yes or no and left or right. It's a spectrum that goes all the way from left to all the way to the right. Now, one more thing on the recommended article page is the save button. You can look at the articles that you find interesting and then click save, and these articles will automatically be saved on your device for you to read even offline. Now, when I go to the save article page, I can open them up and then read the articles. Another feature of the app is the search article page. Let's say that I want to learn about something more specific. Let's say about the new COVID-19 situation. When I search it, I see articles from both sides from different sources. And I can also save these articles from this page. And when I go to the save article page, they are there. I can also remove them. And I can add more to it. Now, the saved article page has two purposes. One is that you can simply add the articles that you like, and One is that you can simply like the articles, you can read the articles you like, but every morning the saved article page would automatically download 10 new articles for you to read anytime you want that we think that you might be interested in according to our algorithm. So guys, this is basically the app Use Balance. One more thing about the app is one more thing that we would like to show is the political biasness once again. As you see, I was pressing on mostly blue articles, the ones that are right-winged, the ones that are left-winged, and the political biasness has gone towards the left and the color of the bar has turned to blue. So let's talk about some of the technical difficulties we faced. One of our biggest problem was keeping the data consistent. Because we are pulling articles from many different sources, the JSON we receive are not consistent all the time. So we parse these JSON to make sure everything is a consistent article class object. Another technical difficulty we faced was our expertise with Android Studio and front-end development was minimal, so all of us had to learn from scratch the front end and try to implement this app as much as possible. Thank you for listening to the presentation from Ali, Pratik, Wanchika, and Wook, and thanks for a great term.